this is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. And today I want to show you how to play three easy beginner Alice Cooper riffs. So these are like the main riff, the intro riff, you know, kind of the ear candy, real iconic part of the song. And these are fun riffs to play, and if you're a beginner, it's fun to just learn a bunch of cool riffs and stuff that you recognize. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look. Alright, so the first one we're going to look at is School's Out. So we're going to start off, we're going to be all the way up here at the 12th fret on the low E with your first finger, and on the 14th fret of the A string with your third finger. So this is just an E5 power chord. So we've got these as eighth notes. 1 and then for the downbeat of 2, we're just going to take our third finger and we're going to bar it at the 14th fret across the D, G, and B strings. So that's going to be a quarter note. So it's like 1 and 2, and then we come back and do the E5 power chords again for 3 and now we're going to take our first finger and we're just going to bar it at the 12th fret across the D, G, and B strings. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And then we come back and we do the 2 E5 power chords again and the back to the 14. So the first measure and then the beginning of the second measure. And then instead of coming back here, we're just going to go to the 12th fret of the G string with our first finger. And we're going to hit that with a little vibrato. And then we're going to go to the D string, and you're going to want to just move all three of your fingers up at the same time. So your first finger's on 12, your second finger's on 13, and your third finger's on 14. And then we're going to pick 14 and pull off to 13 and then pull off to 12. And that's like a triplet. So the whole thing slowly. Alright, next let's take a look at I'm 18. So 18 is going to start off with 2 E5 power chords again, but this time we're going to be all the way down here. So the low E is open, and then I'm just using my first finger to bar the second fret of the A and D string. And we're going to strum this twice as quarter notes. So like 1, 2. And then for for beats 3 and 4, it's all eighth notes. So we've got the low E open to the second fret with your first finger, to the third fret with your second finger, and then the A string open. So it's like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's the first measure, half of the riff. Then you're going to put your second finger onto the third fret of the A string and your first finger onto the second fret of the D string, and we're going to strum the A, then the D, and then the open G, and then the third fret again of the A string. So then we're going to come up to the 5th fret, or excuse me, we're going to do a slide from nowhere to the 5th fret. So when you So what I do is I just, once I hit the since we're on the 3rd fret with my second finger, then I'm going to just switch to my first finger and do that slide from nowhere to 5, and then take my third finger and bar it across the 7th fret of the D and G string. And then you slide out of it. So the whole thing. Alright, and then that leads us to the third and final one we're going to do, and this one happens to be one of my favorites. The first time I heard the song, I just thought this was like a really cool riff. It's from the song Poison. So we're going to start off here on the 5th fret of the A string with your first finger. And this entire thing is just made up of 8th notes. So we've got that twice. And then we're going to go to the 7th fret of the D string. And you're going to want to use your second finger. Well, there's actually 2 ways you can do this. So the notes here, let's go through the notes. So we're at the 5th fret, and then to that 7 on the D string, and then back to the 5th fret of the A string, and then to the 9th fret of the G string with your 3rd finger. Now, when I do it like this with between my 1st, 2nd, and 4th finger. So now it might be more comfortable for you to do it this way. It just depends on the individual. For me, it's easier to span further between my 1st and 2nd finger than it is between my 3rd and 4th finger. So we've got that 5th fret of the A string twice, and then to the 7th fret of the D string, so, and then back. And then to the 9th fret of the G string, back to the 5th fret of the A string, and then to the 7th fret of the G string with my 2nd finger, and then back. So that's the first measure. Whoops. So like I said, it's all 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So that's the first measure. That's half of it. Then we're going to reach all the way over to the 9th fret of the A string with your 4th finger. And then your first finger is going to get the 5th fret of the D string and then roll up to the 5th fret of the G string. And you do that twice. 1 and 2, 3 and... 1 and 2 and 3 and then 7th fret of the A string for 4, and then the 5th fret for and then it just repeats. So. Alright, so there you have it. 3 easy beginner Alice Cooper riffs. They're fun to play, recognizable, and that last one there, kind of a good workout for your left hand, a little bit of stretching there. So if you like this lesson, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about this or any other guitar-related topics. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content that we upload throughout the week. Anyhow, that is all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.